There's not a day these days when the word GDPR is not on your news feed or your email. Now, Satish Gear here from Dallas, Texas, and I'm going to pretty much go ahead and give you your ins and out about GDPR and how, if it affects you or not. Now, what is GDPR? GDPR is pretty much a privacy policy. It goes on effect on May 25th. It's a European law. Now, you might be thinking, I'm in the US, do I need it? Now, yes, you do need it because you might have visitors from European countries, right? You might have, customers from European countries, So yes, if you have visitors from European countries, or if you have any customers from European countries, yes, you do need to comply with GDPR. Now, do you need to spend thousands of dollars complying with it? Not really, okay? I'm pretty much going to go ahead and show you what you need to do in order to get complied, and also going to go and show you this WordPress plugin that we have built. Now remember, this WordPress plugin, it has a lot of features, does everything for you, but you do have to spend a couple of minutes, tweaking it. I'm going to go and show that to you right now, and you'll be able to, purchase this WordPress plugin for a very, 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 very cheap price. Keep in mind, guys, that if you do not have your WordPress websites complied with GDPR, you might get sued. You might have that big penalty levied to you by the government. Okay, just keep that in mind. Now let's go ahead and install this WordPress plugin. I have already done that. It's called Uber GDPR. Now, first thing you want to do is go and read this out. It goes through everything, all the checklist. You're also going to go and create a new page with the short code, blah, blah, blah. It's also going to go and create this little form for you. Now, GDPR says that, if a customer or, visitor wants to get access to their personal data, they should be allowed to do so. So you need to go and place a form like this. So the system, our Uber GDPR plugin is actually going to, when you place the short code on a page, I'll talk about more how to do all this on tutorial. I'm just gonna go very fast on this one. So you'll be able to create a form like this, and when people submit their email, you get a notification. Same thing here. GDPR also, regulates that you let people forget who they are, meaning delete their data. You also should allow your users and your visitors to modify their data. For example, let's say someone says, oh, I don't want to provide my email, I don't want to provide my phone number, or my phone number you have is incorrect. Those things can be done right here as well. So all they have to do is fill this out. Okay, now where do you place this? You can place this on your terms and condition page, or just about us page, somewhere where, as long as you place it on your site visibly, you should be fine. Okay, now let's go back here. Now, cookie consent. Now, what is that? Cookie consent pretty much means, now I think you have seen this often on whenever you go to a website. Let me go ahead and disable this. Let me go here and open it up on an incognito mode. It basically pops up a little thing right here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so the GDPR regulates that you let people know that you are collecting data. If you're using Facebook Pixels, Google Analytics, so on and so on, you need to place something like this. Okay, now with our software, you don't even need to do anything, guys. All you need to do is just make sure to display it on all pages, or our front page, wherever you want to place it, and guess what? You are done. So people can just click this and accept. So it will make your website comply. Okay. Terms and condition. GDPR also regulates that you have some sort of accept button, some sort of that allows people to accept your terms and condition on your terms and condition page. So all you need to do is copy this short code and place it on your on your site. Let me go and open this terms and condition. I understand that most of you guys might not have terms and conditions, so we're going to go ahead and provide you with a copy of a sample for your terms and condition that you can just copy and paste. At the bottom it says accept, and when people come here again, you have already accepted it. Okay, sweet. Let's go back Same thing with privacy policy. Okay. And I'm also going to provide you guys with privacy policy sample. Right to be forgotten. Now, basically, this means that if you're going to put this form that the system will create, if someone wants to delete their data, because GDPR says if a customer or a visitor wants to get rid of their data from your system, they have full right to request that. Now, that means that it's pretty much like unsubscribing from a newsletter, if you want to call it that. But here's how it works. So they come up here, they see what they want to get rid of, boom, 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 they click it. You come here, okay. If they're not registered, it's going to delete their cookies and all the analytics. If they are a customer, like a registered user, you can select what they want right here. So for example, if the user said only delete WordPress post, let's go and try one out right here. So this WordPress comments.com and consent. Okay, and then go and refresh it. Okay, as you can see, in this case, I requested only my comments to be deleted. Boom, boom. We can get rid of these people like this. Same concept. Okay, you can get rid of people directly from your system by clicking these and forget and notify the user. It's going to send them an email that you put up here. Okay, data access, same thing, same concept. Personal data access. Okay, now if you want to include the data, you click here, okay, and you can go ahead and most of the times, this is just demo, but if you are using Google Analytics or they had comments or any data, it would show up right here. Select, and then you just click on this, boom, and it would send out the data that they want, that you have access to. Data breach. Now, GDPR says that if there is a data breach on your system and you find out, okay, let's say there's a data breach and you don't know for a year, that means you don't know, right? That's not your fault. Now, but the time you realize, hey, look, I do have a data breach, you need to go ahead and send out a notification to your customer. This is like, when Equifax got hacked and then notified their user a year later. Same concept. This is pretty much like sending emails, guys. It's nothing new, to be honest. Data amends, pretty much what people want changed. Okay, they want to change this, change their phone number. You'll make that change from wherever your database is, your users. Most people will not use it, but this is required. Okay, services. Now this is if you use BuddyPress, WooCommerce, and things like those, events management or formatted forms. Just a couple of plugins, Mailchimp, WooCommerce, WordPress comments. If you want to force people to consent to terms and condition, you can do that right here by just clicking on it and saving it. This is optional. Now, last one is pseudo-nomination. So hard to pronounce. Now, basically, this law says that, for example, you need to have your data encrypted. Now, WordPress does encrypt your data. It does encrypt the password. Now, if you want to encrypt, emails or first and last name, if you want to address from your WooCommerce, this is only important to you usually if you are using some sort of e-commerce sites. If you sell something and the data is stored here, then yes, it does make sense. Got it. Perfect. So make sure to this is recommended by the European Union that you use it, but it is they're not on the terms and condition. I didn't see there was no you have to use it, but this is optional. They recommend it that you encrypt your data. They might force you to encrypt your data in the future. If they do this, you have the option right here. Okay. In plugins, it just tells you that if you have a plugin that's installed, is it GDPR compliant? Yes or no? I'll tell you that right there. Okay. And that is pretty much it. So once you get this plugin, you are officially, in less than a minute, you are GDPR compliant. And like I said, I'll be providing you guys with a copy of terms and conditions sample and privacy policy sample as well, that you're more than free to use, share, do whatever you want. That's up to you. Now, how much is this plugin going to cost you? Again, guys, being compliant is very, very important to you and your business. So I strongly recommend that you grab this plugin. The price that you are seeing right now, that is like dirt cheap. So go ahead and take action right now. I did not bother creating a fancy sales page because I know how important this is. This is not something to joke about or make hypes. So you have that option, okay? Now, once you click on add to cart, there is an option to purchase reseller rights. And if you do purchase it, you are more than welcome to, sell it, do whatever you want. You can give it out to your customers. That's all up to you. And it's pretty much going to provide you with master reseller rights. You're more than free to provide it for free, paid, whatever you want, okay? That's it. Go and click on add to cart at the bottom of this video right now.